probably interested in nothing. They're old, you know. You know. It's you know, you're going to sit home and watch TV, you know. By 7 o'clock, you're falling asleep on the couch. Chelsea has done a great job this year. She has added a number of events. I mean, some great events in here, and she's paid for all of them themselves. They actually fund themselves, the events. So the answer, yeah, there is an answer, but it's hard to come by.
Next question.
If you all were on the board and there was a vote tonight to vote for music at the pool, would it be a yes or no?
Jay, that's for you.
14 years I'm fighting for music.
Most people like music at the pool. Personally, I don't. I would much prefer only John Philip Sousa or classical music, but to have all this other stuff, rock from the 50s and 60s and stuff from the 80s, I have no idea what it is. So I would, if I had to vote, would vote for myself, no music whatsoever. But I don't think that's the consensus, and so I wouldn't vote for it that way. There you are.
Bob?
Steve, you asked for yes or no. Yes or no. And I'm sorry, it's what is my answer. What are you going to play? So in that view, I don't think we can do that. I'm sorry. You've got another year maybe to work on it and work on me. Tell me how you're going to do it, what you want to do, and how you want to get it done. And then let's see if we can get it. But for the most part, for 14 years, no's been the right answer.
Steve?
I totally disagree. The answer I would go is yes. I already have a petition circulating with 150 names of people, homeowners, that agreed to music at the pool. You ask what? It would be the same music that's piped into the fitness center and the indoor pool. A few people said we want to read out there, and I very nicely told them go to the library and read if you want to read. But the majority of people that do use the pool wanted music, and the people that usually say no, we don't want music, they're the people that usually never come to the pool. So when I get the names up to about 300, the petition will be submitted to the board, and maybe I'll be on it, so we'll see.
Jerry?
Well, having spent a number of years in broadcasting in my earlier days in there, you know how many different formats of music there are? Thousands out there. What are you going to play that makes everybody or anybody happy in there? I would be against having music at the pool outside there. I just think it's just disruptive and interferes with what you would want to do out there. So my answer would be no.
Harvey?
We have music in the fitness center. I don't see why we can't have that same music outside. It's not raucous, it's not rap, it's not loud, it's just soft music. So I would have no problem with it. I'm there every day, so that's my opinion.
Next question, please.
Good evening, and thank you for running for the board. My calculation on a recent drive around the community was 5 miles of perimeter landscaping. Wallify from Flamingo to about Russell, Flamingo going west, Town Center all the way down past Tropicana, and to Town Center Gate and double side on Tropicana. Based on the recent bid, not bid, but job give to Jamarello, $176,000 from a quarter of a mile. We have $5 million worth of landscaping going out and no bid. What is your position on strategic partner when the proper word should be vendor and or employee?
We'll start with Bob. Bob?
Okay, thank you. It's interesting, Bob. We are going to spend a lot of money to maintain this landscape. And one of the things that I'm motivated to be here tonight is that I don't understand how this money's being spent. I don't understand why it's being spent. I know some of it has already been allocated, and that's there to be done. As far as, I think you're asking about strategic partners, and are we putting ourselves in a bad position by aligning with Jarmillo and Securitas and CCMC? And in my mind, you have to have people whose interests are parallel and similar to yours. And we've kind of built that, what I want to call symbiotic relationship with these groups. And so what we have to do now going forward is make sure that, number one, and somebody said, we have to trust what our partners say, but we have to verify that trust. And we have to make sure that we're not giving away the store because we've had that long relationship. I think about planting a tree out around this community. And so we go out and we find somebody that will put in the tree for 1/3 of what Jarmillo will put it in for. And we say to Jarmillo, we don't want your tree, we're going to have this tree over here. And then you